Hello, hello. Coming to you, I'm Nancy Hines, coming to you live from New Braunfels, Texas. Sorry, I was looking for my countdown. Normally I have a countdown when I go live on these things, and it didn't pop up today, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. So, if this is your first time hearing me live, I would love it if you would comment a 1 below. Hi, Brian. Hi, Hassan. Um, and I would love to reach out to you, connect. And if you're catching the replay, please type replay. And today, what we are going to talk about is self-evaluation. Now, I don't know if any of you have jobs outside of the home, but typically with jobs, you have this this evaluation that comes up once a year where you go in and you hear from your boss or your supervisor all the things that you are doing great and wonderful, and maybe some things that are not so great. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever felt nervous going into those meetings, that's why I'm making this video today. That people who also, what if you own your own business and you don't necessarily have someone that is going to hold you accountable, and so you have to have this self-evaluation, and so many times we may avoid it like the plague because maybe we'll beat up ourselves, we'll be so critical of ourselves. And so I wanted to get on here today just to offer some quick tips, quick steps for how you can set yourself up to soar with self-evaluation, okay? And so the first thing that I was going to say, and honestly, for every live that I do, you probably could hear me say this because this is like huge to me and to so many people. I've seen it help so many people. But the first thing I want to say is find a mentor. A mentor is going to be able to see things in you that you may not be able to necessarily see yourself. They're going to see amazing qualities that you have that maybe you discredit or you push to the side because you don't think that they're such a big deal because they just come naturally to you, okay? So a mentor is going to help point out those things. They also will be honest with you and let you know, hey, this is an area I see that we should focus on, okay? So that's my number 1 tip, find a mentor. Number 2, ask yourself these 2 questions. What can I do right? And what can I do better? A lot of times we may ask ourselves, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? Well, your words are really powerful. There is a lesson to learn no matter what you're doing. So if you're doing something that is working and that is amazing, continue to do that. And if you see areas that you can do better, we'll work on that. It's not a right or wrong kind of thing. Ask yourself what you can do right or what you can do that's right, that you are doing that's right, and what is it that you can do that will make things better. The third thing, focus on progression rather than perfectionism. How many of you out there just feel like you have to have everything just so and in order and all the steps in place before you go into action? Well, that has stopped so many people before. They think they have to look polished and they have to do this. I mean, I was stuttering at the beginning of this live because something happened that doesn't normally happen. Focus on that progression in the process, not perfectionism. You don't have to know it all before you go into action. Number 4, hi Nicholas, hi Grace. Number 4, let's see, do not overthink. I think I touched on this a little bit. That my mentor says when we overthink, it puts us in analysis paralysis. we will just stay, and we're like these hamsters that are on the wheels, and we're going around in circles and circles, but we're not going anywhere because we're overthinking, overanalyzing, being so critical of ourselves. And so that's not helping us to move forward and to soar with that self-evaluation. And the fifth thing, hi, Melissa. The fifth thing that I wanted to bring out was to use integrity. Several years ago, I heard this amazing definition of the difference between honesty and integrity. And they said that when someone is honest, they're telling the truth to other people. But when someone has integrity, they're telling the truth to themselves. So be honest in your evaluation, but don't be critical. Don't beat yourself up. Use it as a tool to know that you can progress, that you can move forward. If there's something that you want to work on, ask yourself those questions. How can I make this better? I hope this has been helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for getting on here, for joining me, and I wish you all an amazing, amazing day.